Do you ever feel like the weight of the world is just caving in on you, like you're absorbing people's emotions from here, from there, and ever have a heavy conversation afterwards, you just kind of feel like, bleh. How would you like to be able to protect yourself? Well, that's what we're going to cover in the lesson today. Today we're going to cover shielding. Shielding is like one of those basic tools that every empath should have in their tool belt so that they can actually protect themselves and protect their energy. And when I think of shielding, I always think of Harry Potter and his like Patronus charm. Expecto Patronum. That's all you need to know on how to shield. Hey, shielding is one of the things that kind of saved my butt, especially when I began my healing journey. I remember at the time I learned it from my first mentor, how to do some basic shielding. And I started doing it every day. But sometimes you get around people that actually makes it more heavy and you have to kind of be active in the moment. So I was actually going to a CODA meeting, which is Codependence Anonymous, and it's a 12-step program. And once a month there in the 12-step program, they would bring in all of the addicts, those that are recovering from vices and whatnot. They had to come to the meeting as part of their treatment. But a lot of them had a lot of very low energies and very heavy energy. And like I was in the room and I was actually conducting the meeting because you take turns and stuff. And it just felt so heavy. I was going, oh, I could feel it come in and it was just like so heavy. So in the middle of the meeting, even though I was conducting, I would do this deep breathing and then I would push out my shield. Deep breathing and push out my shield. And I was able to keep from absorbing everybody else's emotions and I protected my energy. And it was awesome. And I go, yes, I can do this. So today I'm going to run you through the basics on how to do this so that you can do this anytime. And I recommend that you do it every day or anytime that you need it or anytime that your shield collapses, that you re-put up your shield so you can protect your energy and keep your peace. So here are some of the basics.
Okay, this is how we shield. So the first thing you're going to do is take a few moments to take a few deep big belly breaths so you kind of just feel present in the moment, because you want to be kind of consciously aware of where you're at. It helps calm things down and get you ready to set an awesome shield. Then you're going to visualize roots coming out of the bottom of your feet into the earth and feel a firm connection with the earth. Next part is you're going to visualize a conduit of light connecting you to heavenly powers. And then we start changing our breath so that when we are inhaling, we're drawing it from our higher power up above, and we breathe out into our shield, which is just a bubble around us. Often I use it as gold, but you can choose whatever color that you want. And then you're going to do this for a couple of breaths, and we're going to demonstrate this in a minute. Setting intentions on what you want in the shield and how you want it to protect you from different things. And then part of it is just visualizing all the negative and heavy stuff just bouncing right off to you. So awesome. So that's it.
All right, you got it? Okay, well, let's practice. I want you to practice with me right now. I don't want you to watch me to go through it. I know how to shield. I want you to know how to shield so you can protect your energy. So just take a minute. I want you to kind of just, so you can be sitting or standing and just work with me. So what we're going to do is take a deep breath. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths. Go. Okay, now I want you to take in your mind's eye that you're growing roots out of the bottom of your feet into the earth. This is a grounding exercise. And you're just going to allow it to grow out in all directions. You can just visualize that the best you can, or you just say, I'm growing roots and connecting to the earth. And you feel the stability there, okay? So some of you might be able to feel it, some of you won't, but as you set the intention, it will be, okay? Now I want you to visualize and set the intention of connecting to a conduit of light coming down from heaven and coming to the top of your head. This connects us to source and divine source. And just kind of visualize that, and just like they're pouring a bunch of yummy stuff in you from up above. Now what you're going to do is I want you to take some breaths. So you don't have to do this with your hands. I'm just doing this so you kind of get an idea of what the visual looks like, okay? So what you're going to do is you take a breath in, bring it in from heaven, and then push it out into your shield. Bring it in from heaven, put it out into your shield. Okay, just to visualize this beautiful golden bubble around you, or you can pick your own color, that's okay. And you're going to set the intention that you're going to block out all the heavy energies, all the negative things, anything that you don't want in your space. It's just going to bounce right off. You can also set the intention to allow the good things to come through. So if you want love to come through, then you just set that intention. So just breathe in, shield from everybody else's yucky stuff. I can be safe. You just feel nice in this beautiful cocoon of your shield. And you just set that it's going to be there as long as you need it today. So anytime you need to do that, take the time to do it, okay? So I always began my day, every day, with shielding. I would usually, when I'm taking a shower in the morning, I would just connect, grow my roots, connect to heaven, and then put up my shield. And then if for some reason I kind of just let down my guard or whatever and I felt heavy again, I would just stop in the moment. You don't even have to tell anybody what you're doing. Just take some deep breaths, ground, connect to heaven, and then set your shield again. So this is one of the most fundamental things, and it's going to change your life. So your homework assignment is to do this every day and as needed.
And that's Emotions by Design.